On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. They were not fooled on defense. Saw the screen from the start. It'll be a loss of yardage on the play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
3rd and long. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the 49ers are back within a point. It's 14-13.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that
guy. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
2nd and 7. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got a man, it's CeeDee Lamb. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. Inside the 40. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. Big time play by McCaffrey. It's a gain of 49.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
And go! To the air now on first and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Micah Parsons. Oh, big hole left side. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick 6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They motion the slot man left. Back to the air once more on second down. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. They'll come up to third and 3. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Here in the first half, we've seen nothing but connections from these two guys. I mean, they've come out completely on fire, so the defense finally gets a stop, and really the first time we've seen these guys be a little bit off.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
You find yourself in these 2-minute drills, Mike. They're pretty critical moments in the game. They go a long way to deciding the outcome. So it makes a lot of sense. You start looking for your top target, and he comes through for him there.
He'll look to throw. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Dallas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 35, 49ers 13.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
They'll look to throw. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Let's go now.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yard. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Kendricks.
Intercepted by the Cowboys. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Okay, ready.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hawk 7.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
So in regards to being used in the passing game, there's really 2 types of backs in this league. There's the check down back. He's able to just take the short gains and try to pick up more yards after catch. And then there's the back that can be used as a weapon. He can run choice routes. He can run real wide receiver type routes. And man, when you got a guy like that in your passing game, it is a handful for defenses. And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Score Cowboys 38, 49ers 13.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's second and 2. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And this will wind up a Niners first down. He has this one past the 35 to about the 37.
Sometimes you just have to keep it simple. You don't need to overthink things on second and short. Give it to the big guy behind you, send him crashing forward through the line, pick up the first down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Come on, set, go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Open man downfield is Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 36 yards. Set to go now on first and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. That's caught by McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the 19-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down. Now they'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. It's second down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his second touchdown tonight. On is Moody to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the 49ers are able to edge a bit closer.
Francisco.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Ready up. Go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer. They continue to get chunk plays like this. This thing could get out of reach fast.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A quick slant taken by Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He is in. Touchdown, Cowboys. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Aubrey now for the extra point. His kick is good. The Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
49ers 20. Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. From the gun, it's a give to McCaffrey. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for second down and 4. Slot man in motion left. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And he continues to carry the ball well. Another nice one here. But as they find themselves continuing to trail here in the second half, the opposing team's defense is not really concerned about the run game. They need to find a way to use the pass to get the lead and then go back to this run game to close the game out.
He'll get this ahead for about 3. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. They face second down and 7. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of play. So, both teams trade touchdown. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Come on, set. Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Rice open, he's got it. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, he'll throw. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
We see this week in and week out, Mike. These running backs in today's game, they really have the skill set of a wide receiver. So if you're going to guard them one-on-one, and you know the offense is going to use...
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Once you get down into this part of the field, most teams call it the red area, you have to finish by capitalizing with 6 points. Anything less than that feels like a little bit of a letdown, and after that sack, their chances of coming away with 6 get a lot more difficult.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 3 touchdowns in this one, and he's up to 11 on the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go.
This drive will start on the ground. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. There he goes again. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Dallas. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Now an opening has the 30. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 97 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers are able to cut into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. Room to run at the 35. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. going up top. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Now give on the ground. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 3rd and 9. That one on target to Davis. He's got it.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cowboys. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys are able to extend the lead.
49ers 34. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Samuel going to see what he can do. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one. Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
Here we go. Here we go.
Back to the air once more on second down. And that is incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And third down coming up.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot. Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's three. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll stick with him again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down. Try to pick this one up on the ground. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue to be